Welcome to another episode of the Big Bash, where things have been pretty bad. The bowling's been okay in a couple of games, but the batting, let's just say it's not been too flash. So you guys, for your last here for the game against Melbourne Stars, which we lost by 28 runs. We got crushed by Hobart here, 209 for 7. Just batsmen getting decent starts throughout their innings, and the only real standout was Jofra Archer with 3 for 36. And in response, 120 for 9 off 20 overs with Ben McDermott, 44. Look at the terrible start. We're 15 for 5. We did really well batting out the 20 overs. Green 4 for 27, 1 for 14 for Richardson. Kudanile 2 for 28. And things just got worse. We played against Adelaide, 171 for 8. 2 for 32 for Paris, 1 for 28 for Flint. 123 all out with Nessa, 4 for 17. Quazim, 3 for 23. Spence with a handy little 45 there. This game we absolutely got destroyed in. 222 for 6. Just the bowling went to all parts of the ground. No one was spared. Jofra Archer again, 3 for 40. 83 all out in response. Nothing much. Flint got a cameo towards the end, but Abbott 2 for 20. 3 for 20 for Rogers. 3 for 19 for Abbas. And a pretty awful display. Again, just the batting letting us down again. B. McDermott's been pretty consistent. I think I'm going to put him up the order today and drop Clark down the order. But yeah, 3 for 14 for Mirren here, 2 for 25 for Willoughby. 122 is of course not going to be enough, and they coasted the victory. 1 for 24 for Paris was the highlight there. So where does that put us on the table? Unfortunately, we're not going to make the playoffs again. With 3 games to go, I suspect a couple of these sides will pick up enough wins. Keeps it bay. Our goal is just to finish with maybe 5 wins and a tie and go from there. We're playing first place, the Adelaide Strikers. Of course, they got Rashid Khan in their lineup. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Ben McDermott's going to open the bat. I'm going to drop Clark down to 6. A few changes. Going to give Fielding a bit of a run in the team today. We'll bring in... I'm pretty happy with how Meredith bowled. 17 wickets at 20, 10, 25.5 for Paris, and 15 at 21 for Flint. So we'll go with that lineup there. Debut for Fielding. So we've been put into bat. So the test is going to be probably against Billy Stanlake initially, and then Rashid Khan, which Billy Stanlake performed for us for Tasmania. She's short. Got really going. Hasn't got really going all season. Short out for 3. We just had a real problem at that spot. Hoping Spence can go into that position eventually, but he just needs to develop at 3 at the moment. I'm confident enough to put him at the opening position. So Darcy Short, 26 off 16. A brief but brisk stay at the wicket. This brings Tim Payne to the wicket. 53 for 2. This is the key moment in the game. We've got to nullify Rashid Khan as best as we can. Billy Stanley got over. Spence has been tied down. He's been dropped. 21 off 26 at the moment. It's a bit too slow for this level. Lovely shots from Tim Payne. He's got to fight through this innings, Spence. This will be a good learning curve for him this season. Of course, the first season of Big Bash he played, he didn't get too many opportunities because he was injured for the majority of it. I'd love to try and get Rooney back from whatever club he's playing at the moment in the Big Bash. Get him firing on all cylinders. Fortunately, we lost a wicket to Spence just before there too. 33 off 35 deliveries. Bukowski to the crease, who again has been reasonably quiet. That first season's a distant memory now. Another big 6. 113 for 3 after 14, and Tim Payne has been dismissed. Brings Clark to the crease. How will he go down the order? Be interesting. Koski's timed a few, got a few off the middle, and he is racing along now. Lovely from Clark, 6. So maybe the swaps may work for Clark, actually. 22 of 12 at the moment. Yeah, he may get the re-signed, just be put down the order. So that's a decent score, 167 for 4. 30 suspense, Payne, Koski, and Clark. It's a defendable score, but I wouldn't say it's a score we should be too happy with. Jofra Archer into the attack, 21 off the Paris over. Not good. Fielding. Fielding will pick up his first wicket at Big Bash level, and he's got the wicket of Sean Willis as well. How has Willis been going this season? Very terribly. So it's a good over from Fielding. Flint into the attack. He'll get the wicket of Carey. This is a good wee spell of bowling from these two. I've bowled them out with the purpose of trying to break the game open. So we need 5 wickets, they need 62 runs. I'm going to have to bowl Jofra Archer. I'm going to have to try and bowl him out now. Jofra Archer's got the wicket of Lehman. We've got the run out of Lehman. Good. It's a key wicket. Meredith. 2 bowlers going for 21 off the overs. We've got the wicket of Rashid Khan. Need the wicket of Pingali. If we can get that wicket, we'll be right in this game. Paris, can you deliver a spell of good bowling? Answer is no at the moment. We're running out of runs. Gonna have to keep that field up. 2 of 12. Good performance from Pingali. 47 of 29. Gets them home by 3 wickets. So the misery continues for the Hobart Hurricanes. We're still amazingly in second last. The Melbourne Renegades are not having much of a season themselves. No training sessions available. But I was happy with the swap with Clark anyway. And we've got Beckett and Stark back from international duty. Stark has, we'll say, been okay for us at times this season when he has played. I'm going to bring him in. Beckett. Surprised Beckett even got picked for the T20 squad. He's not going to get in the team at the moment. Team's a wee bit out of form, but I'm happy with the swap. I'm thinking Clark just may be more suited to batting down the order here. So we're being put into bat. They've got a decent bowling unit. Get the Melbourne Renegades. Come on, McDermott. You've had a good season batting 6. I just need you to fill that gap in the opening slot. Darcy Short. Just not having the season that he normally has. McDermott's gone for 7. So this consistency with the openers really hurting us. 4 runs. Another couple nice boundaries for Spence. 42 for 2. It's a bit disappointing that we have made the playoffs for a 3rd consecutive year. Just got to try and just get the right mix of players in. I think we're still lacking a bit in the bowling department. The batting will hopefully pick up another good couple of players. Obviously need to move Tim Payne on. Now he's probably been in the squad a year too long. That was a decent knock from Spence too. He's just got himself out there. 32. So he's had a 33 and a 32 in the 2 games. That is an unbelievable catch. How on earth have you caught this? Wow. That is cat-like reflexes. And when the season's not going your way, you get catches like that. Wow. Clark. Can Clark offer down the order? Lovely shot from Tim Payne. Credit to Tim Payne, he has hung round in this innings. 20 off 27. It's not pure hitting. Lovely shot. $79 for 4. Can we just post anything decent for them to try and get? 85 for 4. A couple of nice shots from Payne. It's gone for 30 though. It's brings Jofra Archer to the middle. Can hit a few big shots. 99 for 5 off 15. Probably want at least 140 here. Yeah, I think we've found a spot for Clark in the order too. He's just scored a few little scores. I think expectations are a bit too high for him opening. It just took too long in season 3 to work out that he suited here. So he's getting into his work really nicely. 121 for 6 off 18. Clark hits another one out of the middle. Meredith. Can we get 9 off this over at the very least? Yeah, we have 142 for 6, and that's a lovely shot to end the innings at 148 for 6. Top scorer Clark there. That's good to see. His career has not been good to date, only averaging 17, but 25 of those games were as an opener, and the other 2 games he's sort of batted reasonably good. So can we get early strikes? Got the wicket of Finch. Flint continues on a reasonable season. Got Ramesh out. Good. Harris is gone too. Good. It's got to rattle them now. Get Warner out. Horn, how have you gone this season too, by the way? You've had a reasonable season. And we've got the wicket of Horn. Good. Out for 20. 3 for 26 and 2 for 25. Fielding into the attack. With Riley Meredith. Keeping the field up. Keeping the pressure on them. Take Meredith out of the attack. Bring Jofra Archer in. 107 for 7 now. We've got the key wicket of Bolton. And we've got the wicket of Tremaine. Going to bring in Darcy Short. And I'm just going to spread the field out. And just hope for the little mistakes. Come on, we've got to get people like Josh Hazlewood out. This is not what we want. And that is out. Hazlewood's 27 off 15, probably won them the game. Not if Jofra Archer has a say about it. Okay, we do pick up the win against the Melbourne Renegades. We win by 6 runs there. Thank you, Jofra Archer, for delivering a spell on with Mitchell Starc. And now we don't finish last. It'd be good if we got another win to wrap up the season. Can we play spoilers for the Sydney Thunder? Fielding's played alright for those 3 games. We'll give him a continued run. Rooney. Got to look out for Rooney. He is such a good cricketer these days. How has he performed for them? Pretty good across all formats this season. That 326 will be remembered for a long time. And gets Kawaja. Got the wicket of Smith as well. Good. And we've got the wicket of Mirren. And we've got the key wicket of Gerald Rooney. Just got to keep bowling aggressively. Starc, just too expensive. I don't think... I think we keep him on the basis that he does put in performances from time to time. Got the wicket of Pat Cummins. So keep them under 160 if we can. And we have 157 for 8. Sam's 52. Curtis Patterson 40. So that's a good... for a season for Flint, 22 wickets at 17.36. He's really developing into just a respectful bowler at all formats. Can we chase this down? Darcy Short. We needed a lot more out of Darcy Short this season. We didn't get too much value for him. He's gone for 13. I think his season's just been, only averaging 15.54 with the bat, only 150. I just don't know what to do with Darcy Short. He's been he's handy with the ball bowls a few decent overs of spin. It's a terrible run. Got there just. Lovely shots from McDermott. Just need to build this partnership and give ourselves a chance of winning our 5th game of the season. Starting to get into his work. Lovely shots. 42 off 24. Spencer's are going a little bit slow. And he's hit a 6, so he's about run a ball now. So he's just got to get his strike rate up a little bit more. 18 off 21. 8 and over required with 9 wickets in hand, and that's a key drop. McDermott's pretty established. Got 8 off the over, luckily. 72 required off 9 overs. Lamahani. Taken to by Spence. Lovely shot again from McDermott. 4 more. Spence is getting into his work now, so he has got through a tough phase. 107 for 1 after 13. 51 required off 7.2 runs per over. Lovely from Spence. It's another boundary. Oh, it's a play and a miss. This is good. This is a good over. 34 required off 5 overs now. These two have batted really well together. And that is 50 for Spence. And that's his second Big Bash 50 in his career. McDermott's gone 60 out of 50. And not what we want. The 2 guys that are in are out now. Leave the wee bit of an opening for the Sydney Thunder. Just got away with that, Bukowski. Another boundary. 3 off 12. And we are going to finish the game, or the season, with a win. Okay, so finished in 6th place. 1 position improved on from last season. On 11 points. Just again, a couple of results away from being able to qualify. So that wraps up that. And, of course, the final game of the season for the Tasmania one will be the Queensland game. So, yeah, just with the Big Bash, after 3 seasons, we're there or thereabouts. We just need 1 or 2 X-Factor players, or people stepping up and having a good season to get us those results. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you will see you next time for more International Cricket Captain 2019.